did the same thing. But you know, you get rights from a lot of different people who wrote the music, who performed the music, the label. It's really a pain in the ass, and just getting a good music supervisor doesn't mean that you can still get the rights or you can afford them. So, as Kane made the strong point later, don't wed yourself to music that you can't get. You know, better start working with a good composer and you know, getting music specific for your film. So let's just ask Nami, like, you know, how at one point you like to be brought in, and how you work with filmmakers, and how you think about music for film. Oops.
All right. So that really depends on the project. If it's an animation or a musical, as a composer, you're usually brought at the very early stage. For other projects, you're usually brought in a stage of a rough cut or a locked cut. I prefer a rough cut because then I can start making sketches. I can see what because when you read a script, it can end up very different than in the film than it was in the writing. So you get a sense of the picture, you get a sense of what the character is, you get the sense of the pace of the editing, and a lot of times it's just saving time to start doing that, especially because when there's a lock cut, it's there's a dub, there's a mix date, and that's not moving, and there's a release date. So a lot of times I get a temp score that's being put by the editor. I really would like to emphasize what you said, that don't put Hans Zimmer scores, don't put Thomas Newman. The chances of producing such music with low budget is really rare. You can get, like, for a small budget, you can record music. Yes, you can make it sound good, but it'll never sound as like a 64-piece orchestra. It's just not going to sound that way with computer. So once you have a locked cut, you sit with the director and you do a spotting session where you decide where to place music and why. Why is it there? What's the job of the music? Is it what point of view is it playing? What emotions are we trying to convey? The composer is helping you to tell the story, so you have to direct them. You don't expect them to just do something. And I mean, yes, it's nice. We can get creative, but I really value it when a director tells me, I would like this and I would like that. And a lot of times directors are very insecure talking about music. They say, we're not musicians, we can't talk music. Talk emotions. Tell me what you want the audience to experience. Use references. Tell me what you like about the temp score. Is it the pace? Is it the color? Is it is it uplifting? What do you like about it? Is it a certain instrument that you like? Is it the solo? Is it the melody? Do you want it to be more like an atmospheric? Try to be as descriptive as you can. Also, when you do this process, you will probably get sketches from your composer, or you start getting scenes from the composer. Try to be helpful in the process. If you don't like the music, tell them why you don't like it. Try to point them to how to make it better. And what else? So once you approve all the cues, once you approve all the music for your film, the composer, if you have budget, it will be recorded and mixed, and then will be sent to dub. Another thing I wanted to say, what was it?
We have 1 minute, hurry.
Oh
no,
my
I'm kidding.
God. Oh my God, no.
Actually,
When you choose a composer, because that's an important question. A lot of times, you don't want to listen just to their music samples. You want to watch scenes that they did. You want to get a sense of their dramatic sense, not just if they're good composers. Okay, they have to know how to fit the music to your picture.
The composer is a storytelling collaborator as well. And I mean, bad music can kill a film.
Yes.
Too much music can kill a film.
That's true. So yeah.
And in music, you're also it's not just always music. Sometimes it's kind of ambient sound and like used musically.
Yeah. And another thing is that a lot of times you use source music, which means music that is coming from the movie. So this is also something that you have to either get your composer to do or license songs. A composer can actually write the radio song that's playing, and they can write the song that's playing in a club or in a lounge. So that's also something to consider. And when a lot of times in a scene, that kind of music will gradually grow into underscore, and that's also something that you can use creatively, so to support your film.
Okay, cool.
Can I make a point?
Go ahead.
Talking about budgets,